Mhm.
So, oh, wait, here's the mobile. I mean, that looks ugly, but so one small thing, if we can just
Fix
change,
that.
yeah,
Yeah, that's no problem. That won't take long.
change Nighthawk's image. Um, okay, yeah, I saw that you changed this, or at least changed it from the last time I saw it. Um, there was one place though I noticed something. No, not there.
And pretty much the only thing I've messed with so far was just the homepage,
Okay,
and the form, I guess.
form. Um, the homepage. Okay. Okay, so I can fix this part, right? So I'll put that on the backlog. Uh, things to do. Let me actually write it right now, just in case I forget.
And right now there's a just an image sitting in that as a placeholder. So once you fix it, it won't show up. I'll have to change it on the WordPress site, and then it'll show up.
Wait, wait, one more time. I was typing.
Yeah.
What did you
Okay.
say?
So in the layout right now, that
Yeah.
image that you saw is just an actual image. There's nothing going to it. So if you fix it, it won't show up. I'll have to actually go into the WordPress site and change the
Oh,
layout so
gotcha,
it'll update.
gotcha.
Otherwise, it'll just be a blank space and it'll turn everything off.
So you mean this is not pointing to anything? This image
Not
right
right
here.
now, no.
Okay. Um, and then what is this? This is like for like the featured article, I guess. What is this
Yeah,
right here?
I was just trying to kind of mimic what you guys were pointing out initially, and that's what they have. They have like a feature article in that area.
Featured article. Okay. Well, so I think I see one way that you can help us.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's to help us write like some kind of content for this site to start to fill up the site, like instead of these test articles. We have
Yeah.
that one, the PC Gamer one.
Okay.
That'd be a good one to like start with. Like we can put that here maybe even.
Okay.
Um, those blog posts, I mean, a lot of them are kind of like kind of pretentious and like I don't know, like maybe shouldn't be used forever, but for now, I suppose we could use them just like to fill up some content.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, this. Let's see. I'm trying to think. How can we parallelize like your like effort and your willingness to help uh, to help us sort of
Transition.
achieve what we need um,
Yeah.
to achieve like for maybe this pitch coming up or maybe even
Yeah. I mean,
further out. So
I'm great
what
at
would you want?
like image creation and whatnot, so I can do that.
Yeah. So what do you consider yourself um, good at? What do you enjoy doing? What do you want? How do you want to help?
I enjoy doing something creative. Creating new strategies is what I really enjoy.
Creating strategies. You said like marketing
Yeah.
strategies.
And I mean, it doesn't have to be marketing necessarily. It could be kind of any kind of strategy, but something that allows me to apply. Uh, I can't think of the words for it. Some kind of process in a creative way. But I also
Process.
enjoy creating the images and whatnot, making it look decent and you know
Okay.
worthy.
Let me see what's on my plate. Okay. So this is what's on my plate. Um, custom alerts for Streamlabs. I don't think you could actually. Well, no, I don't know. It's very technical. It's also very technical. Improve environment development. Improve environment development. I kind of phrased that weird, but anyway, that's technical. Think
Mm-hmm.
about next steps. It's very general. I don't even know what that means. Authentication. That's all technical. No anon control robot. Actually, I finished that. Close snapshot to prevent duplicates. Lewis, need to send him a robot. Jose can help with that. Chat box for Firefox. Supposedly it's broken. Muting broke. Dedicated snapshot page with comments. There's technical fixed sound on new mobile. All technical. New design, what does that mean? Oh yeah, that means implement the new design as given by Jill, and
Hmm.
I've sort of done that for the mobile. Deploy mobile, done that. Flexbox is working on that. Read articles of corporation, read capitalization table. It's nothing. I mean, that's just a chore that I have to do, not really um, anything fun. Get rid of add, get add a left nav. Well, that's technical. And then the WordPress insert post, insert a thumbnail. Um, let's take a look at the. How often do you take a look at the pivotal tracker board?
Oh, not very often. I probably should go there more often. In fact, I'm not sure if I even close out the things I put on there.
It's
Pretty sure I did.
it's not being as well watched as we'd all like it to be, but we
Yeah.
hope. I mean, we want to someday like converge on a ticket tracking tool.
Hmm.
So I updated this to reflect the March 30th demo deadline. So those are all marked with this purple here. It's called an epic. There's like a few
Hmm.
epics. Epics just means like a big project. So that's the big project coming up. So let's see what here can you help
Pretty much anything
with.
visual I can probably do. As long as it doesn't involve code, I'm probably do it. But I
Visual.
don't know if that's really anything.
Okay. Visual. Well, so this is what I'm thinking. So Jill has like years upon years
Hmm.
of professional um, design experience working with huge names like Disney. So
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want you to collide with her. It won't be productive. It might be anti-productive
No, absolutely. I
if
got
you
you.
did. So aside from let's remove the design from the table, but let's see what else. Um, what does this mean? Normalize WordPress layout.
Oh, you probably just delete that now because it was just trying to make it not look terrible.
Okay, then
So, but since you bought a layout, you can just go ahead and delete that.
let's consider it finished then. Add comments option to all pages.
That's again, it was corrected with the layout that you bought.
Okay.
And then you can also delete create new navigation bar layout because that's also been corrected.
Hold on. Rick is saying the site's still messed up. What does that mean? Oh boy, it's not loading.
It's because that guy's still spamming.
Looks like it. Yep. Hmm. Um. Shoot. What can we? What can we do about this guy? I guess we could block his IP. Okay. Anyway, he said it's back to normal. So you said that was done. They had comments because of
Yeah,
it.
you can pretty much delete anything I add there because it all pretty much pertain to the old site.
Okay, better than deleting is just to mark them finished, even if they're not relevant anymore. It looks better. It feels
Okay,
better. It's positive momentum.
I got you.
That's what we used to do at ShipHawk, the company I was at previously.
Yeah.
Um, so 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 you really like 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 visual stuff. I thought you were more like a marketing. I thought
I am,
marketing was
but
more your interest.
visual is part of marketing. Really, like I said, I am very marketing, but also and that's probably why I like creating strategies as well. Um, I enjoy brainstorming pretty much as uh, that's what I
Okay.
describe it.
Well, let me ask you this:
But
Do you enjoy editing video?
I mean, it's okay. I'm able to do it if that's what you guys need.
Um, yeah, I mean our channel sort of has been lacking. YouTube
Mhm.
channel has been lacking. Um, but it's not. I mean, um, it's not like the most important thing.
Yeah.
But it's definitely something that can use help.
Let me ask you this question. As far as, just so I understand where everything's going, as far as like the integration of everything between Let's Robot and RunMyRobot,
Uh huh.
um, I'm trying to think. How long do you think you'll need the WordPress site, and like what kind of stuff might you need to relate to
Yeah,
it?
actually, you know what? That's a good.
So I don't want to be, yeah, creating stuff is going to get rid of it in like a few weeks.
Oh no, no, no. It's good that you bring this up because you're because you reminded me. So the WordPress site,
Mhm.
it's gonna be like here to stay for a while.
Okay.
For uh like the medium term while, meaning like potentially a year, maybe
Okay.
even longer. Significant. It's significant, meaning it's important. People are
Okay.
gonna look at it. Let's Robot does not have a page like this. They don't have a WordPress page at all. So it's not going to be thrown away in lieu of theirs or anything like that. It's We're going to use this. So
Okay. So we'll
considering
just
that,
transition everything over to basically Less Robot, right?
say that again.
We'll just basically change everything on this site to be Less
Yeah,
Robot.
that's right.
If I understand that correctly.
That's right.
Okay. All right.
Sometime soon. Whenever we make the official change, I'm not sure
Gotcha.
when that'll be, but
Well, in that case, I
uh,
mean, I can keep working on the website, and then once I get the layout format, which won't take very long, I can start creating content for it. If that seems like the best um,
yeah. So
way to
content
help.
would be helpful. I
Mm.
mean, so considering that we just sort of remembered again that the WordPress site is going to be important and in
Mhm.
use. Like we just got to perfect it.
Yeah.
Like we've got to make it look really compelling. Sort of like, I mean, you can draw upon your own inspirations or whatever, but like the Raspberry Pi site looks great. Like
Yeah, that's what I've been basing what I had so far off of it. Kind of.
so so
It's
I
not
get
exact,
so I
but
guess if you can just take the lead on taking a look at our site,
mm,
comparing it to something like Raspberry Pi site, doesn't have to be this, but any like maybe even like Vice.com if you know them. Um, like I don't know, but some really mainstream site, and
mm,
just see what the gap is, and if we can just try to close that gap in whatever creative way that you can think of,
okay.
that will help a lot. I mean, it may mean like writing content articles to fill up to get
Mm,
rid of these like placeholder images and fill it up with like real content.
yeah.
It might mean tweaking the UI more. Um, I don't know what it means. It might mean all of that.
No, I
Um,
gotcha. Well, like, what kind of content are you guys looking for? Do you still want to do like educational stuff? Do you want to do more like entertainment stuff, or
yeah, I mean
as far as
educational
like
would.
posts?
So I mean one is the the PC gamer thing. We can have
Mm,
that. Um, so I used to think that those blog posts that I wrote, that I would supply an image with them and like turn it into like this, like I don't know, just like I guess my own personal ramblings.
mm,
But it would have an image with it and everything, and it would look nice. But I guess we don't have to use that. You could like we could like write articles that sort of are redundant to the documentation here. Like say like this page here.
mm,
Remember like how Rick was saying he doesn't want, or he wants to have at least one copy of this kind of content on our website and not
mm,
readme.io.
yeah.
So I mean, so I guess we can make an article that sort of emulates this. I mean, I guess one exists already, but I guess it'd be a matter of making that one look prettier.
Well, we
Um,
have to be creating articles pretty much weekly, so I'll need. kind of a category that you guys
category.
kind of want
Yeah, so I mean, I would love if it were educational because that would,
to.
synergize with what we're doing right now a lot. It's just,
Mm-hmm.
well, how do you gauge your ability to write things that are educational content for Run My Robot?
It depends on my knowledge of the topic. If it's going to be coding, it's not going to come out probably quite as well as, or pretty much, it's not going to turn out well, to be honest.
Yeah.
Um,
Hmm.
it's pretty much the knowledge of whatever I'm writing about and how in
Hmm.
depth it's going to be.
Hmm. Well, have you considered um, ordering some parts and trying to put one together?
Rick said he's going to send me one. I unfortunately don't have the money to buy the parts myself,
Okay.
considering how expensive they are.
Okay,
um,
Rick said he was going to send you one, but he hasn't, to your knowledge. It's not in
no,
the mail or
he hasn't.
anything.
I believe more important things came up.
Okay, then maybe hmm. I mean, what is your attitude towards streaming? If we supplied you with like one of these Jose bots, right? Like head cam mounted robots that talk to you, are you more like a private guy that wouldn't,
No, no, I don't.
be
I
into
mean,
that kind of thing or what?
if I was going to stream, it'd probably be while I'm driving, like commuting to work. Maybe I probably won't stream around my house.
Hmm.
Yeah, but I also don't know how much data to take up.
Well, you can connect it to your Wi-Fi, so it's free. Um,
But
oh, if
okay,
you,
well, I'm
oh,
saying
I
if I
see what
was
you're saying.
streaming in the
If
car,
you're driving, yeah.
yeah. Maybe it's like an hour or two every other day to stream. That would kind of fix it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not
That
opposed to it.
that might be
Extremely.
yeah. Well, I wanna play to your strengths.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe that's going down a rabbit hole here.
Mm-hmm.
Um, hmm. Well,
Yeah.
I think like just considering your skills
Mm-hmm.
and we'd have to let's both just think more about um like what um or how we can apply your skills. But for now, I mean, even before the brainstorming, I guess just in general, um, like the WordPress page, it's coming along, but somehow like it doesn't look like this. Something's
Well,
missing.
yeah, it's missing a lot, all the content pretty much.
Yeah,
But
so let's try to like I guess bridge that gap. But
sorry.
you may have to just write sort of filler content to start with to sort
Okay.
of
I can find articles about robots that are kind of related somewhat, and just kind of.
actually. What about that? How about that? Like, what if you were to like find other articles
Mm,
written about building robots and things like that, or maybe not even about building robots, just about robots in general. For example, like I posted a link in the Slack a long time ago about it's called the Osmo bot, I think OZMO, but like they just like raised a bunch of funding for like this
mm,
educational robot. Like maybe what if we were to just link to what if like I mean a bunch of blogs do this, right? They write like a little snippet about somebody else's snippet, right?
mm-hmm.
They like link to NBC's article about I don't know like some
That's pretty much
killer whale
BuzzFeed's whole
dying.
business model.
Exactly. Yeah, and then you kind of say like, "Oh, this killer whale died. How what a sad turn of events." And then you just link to that.
Yeah.
You write like a paragraph worth of words. So maybe we can start with something like that and just link
Okay.
to because that will also help us with SEO, right? If we can link to these other
Yeah,
um,
that's true.
sites. Um, or another thing you can do is you could even like reach out to like some of these, I don't know, maybe like some small time YouTuber that's into robots or these other small time like robot educational companies or blogs, and you can like see if like they'd want to do a guest post perhaps about just write
Okay.
about some
I gotcha.
general what they think of our idea, what they think the possibilities are, what the potential,
Mm-hmm.
like what they think we can do with this platform. I don't know, something like that. But I guess I'll just like let's just leave it in a very broad, general. Like it's up to your creativity. Like you can help us somehow with this, with our uh, our content page, meaning
All right.
like not the application, like not the driving the robots page, the node page, but like in general, like
Mm-hmm.
the content page of Run My Robot slash Let's Robot potentially. Um, like just let's just brainstorm. Let's just keep it at a brainstorming level. Like how can you possibly help us with that? And then I don't know. Let's just keep talking about it.
Yeah, I think it'd be good if I go ahead and finish the website, start filming some content, and then I can kind of wrangle the social media um,
Yeah,
accounts that you guys have.
that's another venue that you can help us with. Another avenue that you can help us with. Um, the social media. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
maybe you can just like help write some tweets. I think you have access to our Twitter, right?
I'm not even sure. I might have at one point.
Okay. Um,
I mean,
well,
first we have to figure out how to get followers. Otherwise, there's no point tweeting because it's just going to be an empty account. That's a whole other process. I'll go
well,
ahead and finish.
you could argue that you get more followers by tweeting more.
You do. It's a collaboration of things.
Okay.
You gotta get
Yeah.
some followers. You gotta get a group there, and then once you start tweeting, they'll start retweeting. So it's the process.
Okay. Then yeah. So then like the two broad things that you can help us with the social media and this WordPress page.
Okay.
So yeah, it's just up to your creativity. Let's see like how you could come up with strategies on those fronts. But please like run it by us before
Yeah, of course.
before
I
you.
usually try to. I
Okay.
don't. I don't go out of the way of something I think you guys wouldn't approve of.
Yeah. No. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I mean, you usually do that. But yeah, I mean, let's leave it like that, and then I'll try to see if like there's anything very specific that like is very pressing that you can
Mhm.
help us with. Um,
Okay.
but yeah. Uh, yeah. So the WordPress page and the social media. Let's just make them look stellar, or the WordPress page will look amazing,
Mhm.
and for the social media we can do whatever creative thing. Maybe it doesn't even have to be like limited to like like improve our Twitter count. It can be things like how we talked about the Cards Against Humanity team, how they do crazy stunts to
Mhm.
get attention. Maybe you can help us brainstorm some stunts that we could do,
Yeah. Yeah.
like
Actually, that would probably be right up my alley. I have a lot of side projects going on, kind of doing
like
things like that.
Jill's had some great ones. One thing, some things that she's done, she's put an intern's head like through a hole in the table, right? So like his head's sticking out of the table, and then they
Mhm.
put a robot on top of the table, and the robot shoved different food items into the intern's mouth, or people controlled it to do that. So
Yeah, it's right up my alley.
that's one thing that
Okay.
they did. What else did they do? Oh, they also like this. I thought this was brilliant. Like during the presidential debate,
Mhm.
they had basically something like our Trump bot and like a Hillary Clinton bot, and like the heads, I believe their heads were made out of balloons.
Mhm.
So there's two robots with two balloon heads, and I think they had like a knife or something, and they were trying to battle to see like who can pop the other person's head. So something like that, things
Okay.
like that.
Just ways to engage people, basically.
Yeah, these like creative ways that can be um,
I can do that.
like help us get some attention.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, um, yeah. I mean, like also if you like ever want to pair program with me, if that's also like in your interest to learn programming, I mean,
It
feel
is, but
welcome.
I just don't have time.
Okay,
One day I will get to it, but it
okay,
will probably be for a while.
sure. I'm just saying, just let me know if you
Oh yeah,
ever
I
want to
appreciate it.
learn. Yeah. All right. Well, let's get to it. I'm gonna knock off some things on my to-do list.
All right, sounds good. I'll keep on working.
Cool. All right. Thanks, Kevin.
No problem. Bye.